This podcast encourages and empowers you to create your own unique real story, develop your own unique real statement, and discover your own unique real self. The power is yours. Good night, Tom Scollay. How are you doing on this wonderful, beautiful night?
Very well, thank you. Very well. How are you?
I'm excellent, my friend. What part of the world are you in right now?
I'm in Perth, Western Australia.
Ooh, you're in my future.
Yes, I am. 8:44 Wednesday morning.
Oh my. Now do tell me which of your talents is responsible for us connecting at this time.
Good question. I'm involved in cricket. I'm a cricket mentor, cricket coach, and I travel around the world helping cricketers get the most out of themselves.
Wow. Have you ever been to the Caribbean?
I haven't. Somewhere certainly I'd like to get to soon.
We do produce some great cricketers, don't we?
Absolutely. Brian, Charles Lara, Viv Richards are just a few that have come out of there who are some of the greatest that ever played the game.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, and even just to bring in the new guys, right? Like Chris Gale. We have Bravo, Dwayne Bravo. Like he's doing amazing in the IPL,
Yes, both very good cricketers.
Yeah, and let's not forget that you guys produce some amazing cricketers as well, right?
Yeah, the Aussies have absolutely produced some very good cricketers over the years, and they've been very dominant for many years, but sort of come back to the pack in recent times.
Yeah, it's amazing how it happens, right? It's as though each person has their season, isn't it? It
is. It goes through waves like anything. Life cycles, and sometimes you just get a good bunch and a good culture, and the team goes really well, and other times, they've got to sort of fight a bit more for their results.
So where did the love for cricket come from for you?
I first off started playing soccer when I was younger, and then I got into cricket because my best friend in primary school was playing, and I used to go along every Saturday. I'd stay at his house on a Friday night and go along every Saturday in my whites and hopefully get a game, and then I just fell in love with the game, and I really enjoyed the camaraderie that's involved, and I enjoyed watching it on TV and enjoyed just getting out and being involved in a team. So that was when I was 9 years old, started playing.
You were talking there, I was about to ask you another question, and then I thought about it, in that, everything seems to be all in one now. Like, when I was growing up looking at cricket, like, the bowlers were the bowlers, right? And immediately they were considered not a good batsman, right? So like 10 down, right? Like the 10th to bat. But now it's like everything is all wrong there, even in jobs, right? So I mean, given that though, like what were you doing? Were you a better bowler or a better batsman?
No, so I was a better batter primarily when I was growing up, and then over the years, I've just developed my bowling as well. As you say, being an all-rounder in life, you need to have more than one skill. So in cricket, all-rounders are incredibly important to be able to have a good second and third skill. So I've developed my bowling over the years, and now I'm quite handy with my spin, but primarily a batsman.
Okay, all right. That's good to hear. So you are coaching other people. Where did you learn the ability to do that?
Good question. I started when I was growing up in Central Australia in Alice Springs. I was actually a tennis coach when I was a teenager. I was coaching the young kids. So I learnt, I think, through that and through being involved in various team sports, I learnt the power of communicating well. And so from what I learnt as a teenager, I then went and played cricket professionally in England. And then I came back to Perth and I got into private coaching where I was just coaching one-on-one to players. And then it's evolved from there, and I suppose it's just learning through playing and learning through watching others do it, and learning through listening and learning through watching the TV and the commentators, what they're saying, and just then trying to communicate things well to the athlete and what level they're on, and then trying to simplify it for them.
Now, where's the best place for someone that's interested to connect with you?
Either through Instagram, we've got quite a big following on Instagram, just at Cricket Mentoring on Instagram, or through Facebook, Cricket Mentoring again, or our website, www.cricketmentoring.com.
Oh, wonderful. Well, do tell me one other thing that you've done consistently over the last 3 years, please, Tom.
Good question. Apart from playing cricket myself, I'd probably say, and apart from growing the business, which takes up a lot of my time, something else I've done, I suppose, is stay fit. I've run a marathon, a few half marathons, and always trying to stay fit and healthy. So that's probably something else that's gone along with what I'm doing with my cricket.
How does it make you feel when you're running?
Fulfilled, I suppose, relaxed. Even though it's sort of the body is hurting a bit at times, it's sort of soothing. It's a bit of mindfulness. It allows me to switch off from my devices, I suppose, and what's going on, and just let myself sort of go and be in nature, which I love.
Why would you suggest other people do things like that? Other business people, other people that are sportsmen, sportswomen. Why would you suggest they have a go-to for mindfulness and relaxation?
Oh, look, I think we live in such a connected, busy world where it's really hard to disconnect. And I know I have a lot of problems with that. My wife sort of highlights that I'm on my phone 24/7, and I really have my phone to reconnect and be present and be in the present moment. It's so much more fulfilling. And I think just it's so easy just to stay busy and doing things on your phone and on your computer all the time, especially when you run your own business. So I think it's really important just to get out, get yourself active, and sort of try and be in the moment, not worrying about what other people are doing and what's going on in your business.
Yeah, definitely love that. You know, as you began to speak about technology, it cut out for a short bit. I think the technology got you there.
Good old technology, always challenging us, isn't it?
Most definitely. Well, my friend, let's switch gears for a moment. Let me now invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean water. Tom, what is your earliest childhood memory?
Earliest childhood memory is probably from one of my birthday parties. I've got a twin brother, and probably from having our friends out at our big block, which we grew up on, our big piece of land, and just having friends around there for our birthday. I think it was probably our third birthday party.
Why do you think this memory is so clear?
I got no idea. Maybe through photos of sort of brought up memories. We've got some photos of it, and I don't know. That's just the first thing that comes to mind, I suppose.
How do you see that memory connecting to who you are today?
Very good question. I suppose I'm a people person. I love having people around. I sort of like being involved and being sociable, and I think when I think about that time, it was with a lot of people around. So I think that was probably a real connection to today.
Yeah, that's intriguing. I love the idea of the sporting of what's happening with the event, if you would, and what happened. And it seems as though you love it. Like it's an event, right? And cricket is that as well, an event, yeah. But ensuring that the individual who's at focus is ready to perform is very important to you, is it?
Absolutely. So I'm big on the mindset. I'm big on getting your mind right, because I think all the science says that your mind controls your body, and we all know that as we are humans, like what do we think? It sort of creates how we feel, and it creates how we perform. So I think getting your focus and your attention in the right space on things that serve you and not things that hinder you, I think is hugely important, not just on the sporting field, but in life in general. If you can sort of get your focus right, you can certainly do anything.
Most definitely. If we fast forward to when you were 12 years old, what was your favorite song, Tom?
12 years old. I liked the Red Hot Chili Peppers and Blink-182 when I was that age. So Blink-182 probably was my favourite band. So one of their songs, I'd say, when I was 12.
What song comes to mind?
What's my age again? Something like that. What's my
okay.
age again? Blink-182. I'm not a good singer.
No, you're
so
good. Don't do
it.
that. Like, I mean, you did, like, yeah, don't put yourself down. You were going good. You just needed the music to accompany
I'm not
you.
putting myself down. No, thanks. You're very kind. I'm just realistic. I know that that's not one of my strengths, so I try not to sing too often.
Well, thanks for doing it on the recorded podcast, 12-minute convos that we're going to play over and over when we listen to you.
No worries. My pleasure. My pleasure.
Well, Tom, we've arrived at our destination, but before we get off of this time machine, there's a small declaration form. So it's yes or no. We're going to move pretty quickly here. Are you ready?
Yes.
Tom, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
No.
Are you married?
Yes.
Do you have children?
One daughter, 3 months old.
Oh, congratulations. Do you believe in God?
Thank you. No.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Yes.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
No.
How about 3 hours a week?
No.
What about screen time? The phone and the computer, is it more than 8 or less than 8 hours a day?
More.
If you had to share with us, Tom, your own unique real statement, a statement that represents who you are, Tom Scollay, what would you say that is?
I would say everything great in life is achieved through hard work, and it's about enjoying the process of doing the hard work and not trying to chase the result.
Love it. Tom, this was a great pleasure. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
No, thanks for having me. And if you're interested in cricket or you're interested in anything to do with peak performance in general, check us out on our social channels that we've already mentioned and connect. Send me a message. I'm always hanging out on there trying to read through the messages and respond to as many as I can. So thanks for having me.
Definitely. Tom Scollay, thank you for being on What is Inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
This segment has been brought to you by Amazel Enterprise.